Well, I welcome all of you, and I thank Nat and Tony and so many others as you help chart a new course and direction to advance this progressive agenda for all your members. America owes an immense debt to each of you who are working day in and day out to help children obtain a better education, particularly children with greatest needs. Our nation's future depends on many things, but certainly one of the most important aspects of the strength of our democracy is the excellence of our public schools. As professionals in education, each of you is at the forefront of a movement to improve and invest in our public schools. Across the country, we face immense challenges, closing achievement gaps, and guaranteeing educational opportunity that all children deserve in order to succeed. The reactionary forces of poverty are large, and the lack of resources in too many of our schools is large as well. Yet each of you sets out to confront these challenges head-on, and you are overcoming them through your leadership, hard work, tireless dedication, and abundant energy. You were implementing successful reforms and strategies for every one of your students long before the No Child Left Behind Act became the law of the land. You work to achieve that goal, one student at a time. Most important, you show us that teaching is not just a profession, it's a high calling. And you make the commitment to touch the lives of every child who enters your classroom. The AFT is a special place. For 90 years, you've given educators the support they need and the recognition they deserve. You've given a strong voice to the thousands of paraprofessionals, nurses, janitors, and college professors who make our education system great. With patience and diligence, you've built the coalitions needed to achieve smaller class size, worthwhile professional development, and greater resources for students to reach high standards. The AFT is a special place not only for all of these accomplishments in education, but for all you do to uphold America's ideals of justice and fairness and equal opportunity. We've counted on you in so many fights that have been essential to those values. At the time of the Supreme Court's historic ruling in Brown versus Board of Education a half a century ago, you were there when African American parents were struggling to integrate our nation's schools. When it was time to march on Washington in support of civil rights, you were there. In the walkouts of the 1960s and the battles for collective bargaining rights, you were there. And in the 1970s, when nurses and healthcare professionals struggled for an independent union, you were with them. Your dedication to America continues to be strong and is felt throughout the country. The ideals of leaders like Al Shanker and Sandy Feldman helped transform AFT from a union of professionals into a nationwide movement.